Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pat Paris.
And I'm Heidi Log. Along with the usual gun violence, Tucson police have had to cope with cases where shooters fire vast amounts of bullets at each other, sometimes with guns altered to fire like machine guns.
KGUN 9's Craig Smith had a chance to sit down with Tucson Police Chief Chad Kasmar to learn more about how Tucson police and you can fight back.
As Tucson police work to reduce gun violence, they've run into a new and difficult challenge: mass shootings, where young kids as young as 14 years old might fire hundreds of bullets at a time.
At the hookah lounge on Speedway near Swan, the people blasting away were careless about lives and did not seem to care about a police officer so close they could see the cruiser right down the street.
Nearly 200 rounds were fired at that in about a minute. An officer was right down the street on a traffic stop. That officer's lights were visible, and he had just drove through that area. So the individuals who chose to shoot and engage in a gunfight there were aware that police were in the area. So that's a level of boldness that we haven't seen before.
Surveillance video caught a carload of shooters as they attacked a party on 5th Street near University of Arizona. U of A sophomore Aaron Jones died in that shooting. 4 young men, aged 17 and 18, are charged with first-degree murder in her death. Chief Chad Kasmar says some of the shooters in these incidents are even younger, maybe 14 years old. They hang out in places like hookah lounges that stay open well after the 2 a.m. closing time for bars. They combine immature reasoning with powerful weapons and a weak understanding of the consequences of what they do.
First of all, who's raising these kids? Why are juveniles out past midnight? Why are they out past curfew? Why do they have guns in their hands? Whose cars are they in? You know, we need people to be accountable to the children that they're raising.
And the chief says many of the young shooters are struggling in school or not in school at all. The chief says community involvement and assigning more officers to investigate, along with preventive efforts, have helped reduce Tucson's homicides, with 58 last year compared to 75 in 2022 and 86 in 2021. He says evidence analysis is helping police trace how guns move through the community and how some of the same guns may be in more than one shooting. Chief Kasmar says you can help by locking up your guns to prevent the thefts that give guns to criminals. But the chief says everything requires a hard look, including decisions on which suspects judges release on bond and what their consequences will be when they're sentenced. Craig Smith, KGUN 9.